Hey guys, my name is Chase and welcome to Tech Tuesday. Every Tuesday throughout the month of December, I am going to be talking anything and everything related to technology. So this week on Tech Tuesday, I am going to be giving you some Christmas 2017 tech gift ideas. Before I start, I should mention that these recommendations are based on my own personal experience, so there's definitely some personal bias for the items that I put on this list. Anyway, I am basically approaching this video as if you are a mother desperately trying to find Christmas gifts for your kids. Those damn kids. So number one on my list is the 10.5-inch iPad Pro. I talked about this iPad like way earlier in the year, but the 10.5-inch iPad Pro is about the same size as the regular, I think it's 9.7-inch iPad. And at least in my opinion, I think that if you're looking for an iPad Pro, the 10.5-inch version is a better size than the gigantic 12.9-inch one. The iPad Pro also has the new ProMotion display, which means that it runs at 120 Hz. I actually went to an Apple store to try it out, and the 120 Hz display is like really impressive. It also has an A10X Fusion chip, 4 speakers all around the device, and it actually does have a pretty darn good camera, 12 megapixels with an f-stop 1.8 aperture, and it even does up to 4K at 30 frames per second video. And also something that the iPad Pro has over pretty much any other version of the iPad is that it is compatible with the Apple Pencil and the Smart Keyboard. So the 10.5-inch iPad Pro can have up to 512 gigabytes storage and starts at $649 US. In my opinion, I think that is a very great iPad to get for this Christmas. Number 2 on my list is the Nintendo Switch. I have like a billion videos on my channel about the Nintendo Switch, but in case you don't know, the Nintendo Switch is a portable home console hybrid. So here is my Nintendo Switch. It has a 6.2-inch 720p multi-touch screen, 32 gigabytes internal storage, it does up to 1080p TV output, and it has a battery life of around 2.5 hours to 6.5 hours. So for me, the reason I would choose a Nintendo Switch over, the more powerful consoles like the new PS4 Pro or the Xbox One X is because of the Nintendo game library. Some of the games that came out for the Nintendo Switch this year are The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2, Super Mario Odyssey, Skyrim, and Rocket League. So in my opinion, you're buying this console for the Nintendo games. It looks really good and it plays really good, so you're basically being able to play, your favorite games on the go. The Nintendo Switch is $300 US, and in my opinion, I think that it is a great console to have this year, and going into 2018, it's gonna get even better. Number 3 on my list is a 4K HDR TV, and this was something that I debated for a while, because my family doesn't even have a 4K TV yet. But from what I've been seeing, I think this year might be the year when people should start switching over to 4K. So the main reason I think people should start switching over to 4K, and also the reason why it's kind of been holding me back, is the amount of 4K content. This year especially, we've been seeing a lot more 4K content come around. There's the new Apple TV 4K, there's the PlayStation 4 Pro, and the Xbox One S, and the Xbox One X. So all of these devices are capable of 4K content. And I can't speak for myself on this, but from what I've seen online, a lot of people have been saying that 4K content along with HDR is really impressive. And finally, 4K TVs are actually becoming a somewhat reasonable price. It definitely reminds me of, the jump from standard definition to high definition, where for a while HD TVs were just in the thousands of dollars. So an LG 55-inch 4K HDR TV will run you at around $899 US. And especially with the holiday season coming around, there are actually like a lot of really good deals on these 4K TVs. Number 4 on my list isn't even like one single product, it's more of just like a promotion for a website, and that website is ThinkGeek. I'm sure that you have heard of ThinkGeek by now, but in case you haven't, ThinkGeek is a website that has just like a whole bunch of cool, nerdy, geeky stuff. There is a whole bunch of just like movies, TV shows, and video game related stuff. Like if you just look on that website, there's pretty much a 100% chance that you will be able to find something for someone. Pretty much for the past like 4 or 5 years, I've been buying a whole bunch of gifts off of ThinkGeek. So go check out thinkgeek.com. They have just like a whole bunch of cool stuff. And number 5 on my list is a big one. This is a gift to someone who you just like love to death. And it is the iPhone 10. Here's my iPhone 10, I'm loving it. It has a 5.8-inch OLED display. It has an A11 Bionic chip, dual 12 megapixel cameras. It does up to 4K at 60 frames per second video. It's honestly just a beast of a phone. So you can get the iPhone 10 with up to 256 gigabytes of storage, and the base model starts at $49.91 US per month. I'm being dead serious when I say that this is probably the best phone I have ever used. But anyway guys, those are a few of my Christmas 2017 tech gift ideas. Feel free to let me know in the comments any of your guys' like tech gift ideas. But thank you for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye!